So I was driving around my town and I saw this sign. I was like, whoa, I can get my vaccine today? I'm gonna ask somebody how. So I decided to get my COVID vaccine at United Health Centers in Clovis, California. I drove up in the parking lot on a Saturday about 11 a.m. in the morning, expecting a lot of people, but there was only a couple cars ahead of me. That was awesome. I can't complain. I drove up further to get in line, and I realized on the left there's another line. I learned that is where you actually get the COVID shot. But first, I had to register in my current line. They told me they offered the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and they also told me to fill out this form right here. It starts off with basic questions like first, last name, language, address, phone number, my legal sex, email, and emergency contact name. When you flip the paper over, the questions become more serious. Questions like, are you feeling sick today? Allergic reactions to certain drugs? Do you have a weak immune system? Are you pregnant? And 7 other questions to answer. So here I am filling out the form while my wife starts vlogging, saying stuff like,
oh my gosh, my husband's so hot. I should totally buy him an Xbox and a drum set. He totally deserves it.
Okay, my wife didn't really say that, but that would have been cool.
So now, this is the second step, guys. They want you to drive. They were gonna give you signal where to go. And so Omar will gonna go drive here behind this car. And then there's gonna be somebody will gonna interview him. And there are other cars there, and that's RD nurses sanitizing the stuff. And then they give you all this information, guys, what to expect after getting the COVID-19 by Johnson & Johnson or Moderna. So these are the common side effects. You're gonna get pain from the shot, of course. Then it will swell, but mine didn't swell. Throughout the rest of your day, you feel you're gonna have fever, chills, tiredness, and headache.
Awesome.
Then you're gonna have the helpful tips. You need to drink a lot of fluids, dress lightly, exercise your arms. Then you need to cool down the area of the shots.
Yeah, just a bunch of information
Like
that's useful
website.
to you regarding COVID. So I'm getting the Johnson & Johnson.
What's the difference of Johnson & Johnson from the Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, and other vaccines?
The reason why I want the Johnson & Johnson, which I am getting today, is because it's only one time. You don't have to come back and get another shot like the Pfizer and Moderna. So this is just one time, and that's
One
why
shot.
One
shot, one
One
coke.
shot, one time.
So guys, we encourage you, if you didn't get your shot, get your shots now. They interview you like that in the car.
All right, so it seems like you just get the shot right then and there. Like the person in front of me is getting it, as you can see. So that girl's done. Look at it, going back in the car. Yeah, it's kind of fast. And then it's my turn. Yay.
Then it's Omar's turn. Woo! Excited, Omar?
Yay.
So they will ask you if you're left-handed, right-handed. So if you're right-handed, they poke you in the left. If you're left-handed, they poke you in the right. But still, you have your own discretion which arms you want to be poked. So how about you, Omar? Which arms you want to poke?
Doesn't matter to me.
So I purposely muted this part because we wanted to protect the nurse's identity, including the nurse's voice. But the nurse basically just asked the basic questions about me, questions that were related to what I wrote down on the form that you saw earlier. And then the nurse left to go get the Johnson & Johnson shot for me.
Wow, look at, so the line is, when we drove up, it was only 2 cars. Now there's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, 2 behind me. And
the nurse came back to our car and gave me my personal vaccine card proving that I took the vaccine at United Health Center. Then she gave me the shot. Ouch!
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
It
So
actually does hurt a little.
So that's it, guys. So they want us to park in that way for 15 minutes. Distancing, you see the cone. So that means don't park when there is cone because they want you to be segregated
Okay, so
from each
15
other.
minutes. We should really time it. I have 13 more minutes to go. I have to stay here because just in case I have some sort of reaction, I have to honk my horn. And I guess they'll come to me right away.
So how do you feel when you shot you?
It's a little painful, but like out of 10, I would say it's like a 5. It's not
It's like
that
an
bad.
impact. It's like boom.
Yeah, it's like, oh dang. Yeah, the poke doesn't hurt. It's the after effect that's like, oh, it's a little numb.
13 more minutes. If Omar will gonna have any adverse reaction or fainting or vomiting, so they wanna really make sure that you will not gonna go home and you feel bad and you'll call 911. And right now, guys, these are the people on my right side waiting for their 15 minutes to be over. All right, guys, so now 14 more seconds and we're done. And let's see if Omar gonna have any reaction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're stupid. Look at me. What happened?
No, I'm good. We're good.
Okay.
All right, so we're free to go now. We don't have to like check in with them. We just have to leave.
Okay, so now we're done and we can go.
Yep, we're good.
Get your vaccine. We're gonna update you more. Guys, we're leaving the premises here.
Thank you, United Health Centers.